Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Guojia is so cool, isn't he?
Take this! Take this! Is that it? Take this! Is that it? Looking rough. Take this! Is that it? Whoa. Take this! Is that it? Looking rough. Whoa. Take that! Is that it?
Lord Chengpu scolded me, Lord Hung Gai encouraged me, and Lord Hung Dong just...
A question for you. What is the Imperial Seal?
Stop stealing already. The reward doesn't merit the danger.
Lord Han Dong is a regular at my shop. He's always so discreet, it actually makes him memorable.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sun's here!
Got this! Looking rough.
All my might!
Whoa.
Sun's here!
Tables turned. Is that it? Looking rough. Now! Whoa! 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 The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this. Now! Whoa, gotta be quicker. With all my might. I can see it all. Time to act. I can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated.
Changsha has thrived for centuries thanks to the Yangtze.
A question for you. What is the Imperial Seal? That Cao Cao fellow's been making a name for himself thanks to his sharp mind.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
When I grow up, I'll learn to wield a weapon and fight too!
I spent everything I had on making a life for myself here in Xiaopei.
Looks like you sure paid the price for that decision. Oh well. Onward and upward, yeah? There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people following.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing.
Xiaopei is surrounded by so many waterways.
There has to be some way for me to get on board. There has to be some way for me to get on Lord Yuan Shu's good side.
Stop stealing already. The reward doesn't merit the danger.
a question for you.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
After all the work I put in to open this shop, I'd be in tears if it got burned down. I hear there's a master spearman among Lord Gongsun Zan's ranks.
I heard the capital's been practically reduced to ruins. What a shame.
In spite of his looks, Lord Zhang Fei is actually really easy to get along with.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
In spite of everything, here we are, alive and kicking. That alone makes...
They say Deng Chuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure.
All those rumors about that mysterious beauty. We don't hear anything about her anymore.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will
So many
succeed.
people are after this land. I heard that every once in a while, someone finds value.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay in lost trade if we are defeated.
I'm glad we can transport cargo through the canals. It gives us access to all sorts of new...
So you've come. Hurry up and take a seat. tales of your deeds have continued to reach my ears. However, I imagine other enemies hardly satisfy you after facing the strongest in combat. A humdrum response. I am the one who shall wage the ultimate warfare and claim everything in this world as my own. You are one of the few I'm willing to acknowledge, and yet you demonstrate no attachment to strength. In my youth, the truth of the world was carved into my body. The weak are oppressed and subject to all manner of degradation. Power was the only thing that changed me. I honed my skills and silenced my adversaries with brute force. Then I took to the battlefield and demonstrated my worth time and again. In short order, all who opposed me had vanished. The ones who remained extolled my martial prowess with abject devotion. Anyone can speak of morality and compassion, but these will never come to pass with mere rhetoric alone. Even the scoundrels and schemers desire the strength to triumph under any circumstance. Am I wrong? And here I expected an immediate rebuttal. I cannot comprehend you. How is it you've come face to face with death over and over, yet you side with those who are all talk? You should know that bravado and ambition rot with you in the earth when you leave this mortal coil. Those who would take to the battlefield shielded by the strong and perish as their hollow prattle fails them. The notion of a world filled with such rabble makes me sick. I will stand above all things and teach all the men and women of the world that might makes right. Quite kind, for one who knows both sides of the coin. Can you show me something more important than strength? Next we meet, do your best to change my way of thinking. You do provide me with a modicum of entertainment, after all. You there.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that hasn't changed.
They say a mountain bandit's been snooping around here. He's super strong and quick to boot.
We meet again. You were most impressive in the Battle of Jiachao. I wondered what had become of you after Wang Yun's death, and had not realized you had joined Kongsun Zan. Instead of entrusting yourself to me, you appeared as an enemy. Still, I can't claim to be surprised. I'm just glad to see you in good health. It's just unfortunate that we find ourselves on opposite sides. But you follow your own path. I see that. You are not my vassal, so the choices you make are your own. Whenever I see someone with a bright future, it is my habit to help them, even if I cannot persuade them to join me. Oh, a gift for flattery too. Always useful. You can practice more at the feast I have prepared. One day I intend to rule over all of the land, and it behooves me to treat well those who gather under my roof. Otherwise, I will never win the hearts of the people. I am fortunate to have been born into one of the greatest clans of our time, and I will not succumb to the temptations of tyranny. In fact, I am so benevolent that I forgive certain fools who refuse invitations to become one of my people. If it weren't for my family's noble name, I might have dragged you into my service kicking and screaming. A close call, you say? You take advantage of my goodwill. Few others dare speak to me the way you do. If you care to know who I truly am, apart from my noble name, then be sure to always answer my summons. You speak your mind and do not put on airs. I find that refreshing. Now, my household staff will be putting the finishing touches on tonight's feast. I am a man of means. There are no obligations, just an invitation to enjoy some fine food. Let's go. Indeed.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances.
I need to keep death at bay just a little longer, even if only to watch me.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we shall pay.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will succeed Dong Zhuo.
There's not a soul alive that hasn't heard of the rapid advance of Cao Cao.
If I hear one more yay out of the people of Yay...
I just can't help but stare at Lord Guan Yu's.
I must say, I'm surprised that you were so willing to welcome a stranger like me. But now that I've seen this calming place, I understand. We can talk here without interruption. Please try not to be so tense. We fought on opposite sides in the Battle of Jiacao, but I'm no longer your enemy. I visited you today because I'm interested in your way of life. Will you trust me even if I give you such a vague reason? I'm glad I could pique your interest. Now, let us speak a little more. When I saw you on the battlefield, I found the way that you fought most fascinating. My eyes were ceaselessly drawn to you. At the time, I could not understand why. It was only later that I found the answer within myself. I realized that you represent my ideal. Precisely. The one true answer to what I desire. I haven't been able to keep you out of my mind since that battle. And what's more, I have heard talk that you kneel before no leader. Forget General Gongsun San. You are not even in the service of Liu Bei. You were merely a guest of theirs. The revelation was such a shock that I was forced to reflect on my own life. You stand on the battlefield of your own volition. No, it is you who underestimates your own value. I believe that all paths in my life will lead me to the field of battle. For it is there that I can express my ability to its fullest potential, snatching victory from the jaws of a brutal struggle. It is when close to death that I feel the certainty of life. I have no hesitation in this way of life. However, I had never considered the choice of not following someone else. Oh, how narrow-minded I have been. I don't think I can go on fighting much longer, now that I know. Is that what you think? You are a very fascinating person indeed. If you have no objections, I would like to get to know you better. Let us spend the night discussing our philosophies on aesthetics. Very good of you.
Things have gotten so much better around here that
They say Deng Zhuo has disappeared. I wonder who we'll see try to take over the realm next.
They say Lord Cao Cao and Yuan Shao are old acquaintances. Not sure if they're friends now, though.
Lord Cao Cao is the only one we can trust to let us live our lives in peace.
I heard there's another big conflict over who will...
All here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all.
Good luck to you.
We will seize Fen Castle and use it as a base to take Shangyang. All forces advance and proceed with the plan.
An opening!
So the tiger of Jiangdong is now a mere pawn of Yuan Shu. He intends to bring chaos to Qingzhou. I shall hunt him here!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy is barricaded within the castle, ready to fend us off. The wind blows from the east, and so we'll carry our fire arrows to this territory. All according to plan. Now, we wait until Lord Han Dong and Sun Ce do as instructed.
Zhou Yu, do not assume that the battlefield moves as you will it to. It is arrogance, a trap for the inexperienced.
For your talents to truly shine, must be forward-thinking at all times.
I understand. Thank you.
An opening!
It's a vital role I've been given. How can I not be excited?
So it begins.
The enemy officer
And I am to
been
wait
defeated.
until the signal is given.
Such superb fighting, an important quality you want to gain the trust of all.
An opening!
Their movements are odd. The front to attack seems to be a diversion. Aim must be the north. We should head there.
Begin advancing!
This place is critical for this battle. I, Zhang Hu, shall make it ours.
Finally on equal footing. We better get our pace back.
Looking rough.
Time to act.
Behold, you hounds of Liu Biao! This area is now mine!
Now they'll realize who they're up against.
All right, let's wait until Zhou Yu gives the signal.
The battle seems to be intensifying.
The enemy officer.
Where is the signal, Zhou Yu?
All my might!
Sacred Bird, protect us!
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sacred Bird, protect us!
I've been waiting for this.
Looking rough.
This is not working out.
Is my training not enough? This is not working out. Is my training not enough?
Attack them without mercy.
Easy. Tables turned. Sacred Earth protect us.
This will do it.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated. But I will continue to fight without complaint.
Bring them down.
Proper strategy can
Looks like
overcome
I owe
any
you.
obstacle.
Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
This is not working out. Is my
Excellent timing.
mind lending me a hand?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might. Prepare for battle. I'm counting on you. With all my might. Take this. Time to act. With all my might. Looking rough. Turn the tables. Take this. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been
Territory
defeated.
now belongs to me.
The enemy officer.
We've managed to capture a critical location. All of you, get the fire arrows ready.
Let's go.
Lord Zhou, the fire arrows are ready.
Good. Things are going as planned so far. May our fighting spirits guide these flames to the target.
Looking rough.
Loose!
Got you.
The castle's covered in flames! We lost one!
This'll do.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The castle is on fire. That's our signal. Let's get going. Time to advance.
The castle has begun to burn, just as Zhou Yu said. Right, bring the ram out. We will crash through the castle gates.
Zhou Yu has done well. Let us advance. Forward march!
We will be burned to death if we stay here. Must counterattack and put a stop to these arrows.
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position. Now! Damn! Enemies in the castle grounds. Your advance stops here!
And open.
You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
The enemy officer
has been defeated.
Bring him down. This'll do. Looking rough.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die.
Looking rough.
Let's get serious.
This'll do.
Let's end this. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
Table's turn. Place the ladders here. Let's get over the wall and fight him inside.
Protect us.
Can't believe this.
This will do it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
There we go.
I'm counting on you.
Stronger strategy can overcome any obstacle.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end?
Whoa.
I know how to get the job done.
This'll do.
I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to have it. Now.
Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Attack. And open. Table's turned.
Feel the tiger.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have defeated the enemy officer.
Looks like the battle's reaching a climax. Let's go dominate the enemy and secure this place.
Up the gates! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Time to act.
This will do it.
An opening.
Whoa.
Not bad.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is this the end?
Let's go. An opening.
Whoa.
Feel the tiger.
I couldn't do it better myself. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Thank you for coming. I can keep on fighting now.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Give up this castle that easily. Come at me! I will resist until I fall!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Loose!
We have been most fortunate. Don't let up. Push on!
Looking rough. This is how it's done.
Sacred Wood, protect us.
Looking rough.
All my might.
This is how. Take this! Whoa. Looking rough. Looking rough. There we go. An opening. Now, this. Whoa. Take this. Gotta be quicker than that. Take this. Take this. Looking rough.
Time to end this.
Can't believe this. This is how you do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're strong. I must think of a way. For the sake of Jing Province.
All right, this is a huge victory. Zhou Yu was incredible. Everything went just as he planned.
Thank you. I'm glad that you are beside me. I can see why Lord Huang Gai thinks highly of you. I hope you're willing to help us going forth.
Thanks, Zhou Yu. Everything worked out because of you. I don't know what I'd do without you around.
I could say the same for you. Your achievements always exceed my expectations. Perhaps I ought to try and learn a thing or two from you.
Seeing the young ones making their mark is so heartening, is it not?
Yes. They've all grown to be dependable. There is little I can teach them now.
They may show you promise, but they have not yet matured. They still need your guidance.
Indeed. Teaching them is a challenge. I am not certain that we would be up to the task without you, my lord.
Do not worry. I don't intend to retire just yet. There is still a great deal I must do. For the sake of both the Han and my family.
What's the matter, Father? You called for me rather suddenly.
I just wanted to congratulate you on your recent accomplishments, sir. You did well.
It feels a bit strange hearing you say that. Anyway, as long as we keep working together, Liu Biao and Yuan Shao will have no hope of beating us. That said, I can hardly believe how persistent they're being. It's beyond desperation.
They are well aware that as a symbol of imperial authority and legitimacy, the seal could be used to claim absolute power. I don't doubt that those who wish to use the seal to fulfill their greedy ambitions will continue to come after us.
So we'll be a target as long as we have the seal, even if we defeat Yuan Shao?
I suppose so. Yes.
Well, it isn't like that changes anything for us. We'll keep working together and protect it. Simple as that. Just leave it to me, Father. I won't let him touch anyone in our family.
Glad to hear that from my boy. Then I better work just as hard. We will need to think of a plan. A way to keep both the seal and our family safe.
Oh, it is you. Don't look so concerned. I was just thinking about something. Namely, what would I have done if I were Lord Sun Jian? It was Lord Changpu who recommended that we protect the Imperial Seal, but ultimately, it was our Lord who made the decision. Back then, I thought that if a tiny trinket was only going to bring about war, that it was best to get rid of it. It just wasn't logical in my mind. Lord Sun Jian raised an army because he wanted to protect the Han and protect his own family. If our clan and the whole of Changsha ended up getting dragged into the conflict, it would have defeated the purpose. But our Lord knew that full well and chose the most difficult, most uncompromising path all the same. He is a man of incredible talent and courage. I once aimed to be the same as him, or even surpass him. But now I couldn't possibly catch up. Anyway, that is enough ruminating for me. It is time to focus. Surviving these upcoming battles will require every ounce of our strength. You will have a major part to play as well.
Sometimes, I can't help but marvel at my father.
What's this all of a sudden?
I suspect fate may have had a hand in him stumbling upon the Imperial Seal in Luoyang. But either way, he has driven Liu Biao to the brink almost single-handedly, as well as negotiated a favorable alliance with Yuan Shu. Even Yuan Shao is no match for him. Don't you agree?
I suppose you're right. If Lord Sun Jian does defeat Liu Biao and take over Jing Province, it is feasible that we could gain control of the entire land.
Now that would be something!
Although, whether Lord Sun Jian would wish to do so is another matter.
Huh? What's all that noise? Hey, what's going on? Has something happened?
Sir, there was a gust of wind, and it snapped the pole of Lord Sun Jian's flag.
Snapped the pole?
Oh. Well, such things can happen. I just hope the wind won't affect our advance.
Yes, I hope so too. Oh, it's you. Allow me to express my gratitude. Your help in that last battle was most valuable. You noticed. Can we talk? I want you to understand. how I feel. Then please allow me to have a moment of your time. I have a long history with the Sun family. Sun Ce and I grew up together, and I am proud to call him my close friend. He was reckless in his youth. One time he fell from an enormous tree and broke the stone wall surrounding a villager's house. Another time, he ran away into the mountains during his lessons, and we later found him fighting a wild boar. And once, ignoring my warnings, he ate a wild mushroom he'd never seen before and swore it was delicious even as he turned green. I was always there to deal with the aftermath of all his unpredictable actions. Indeed, I was determined to keep him safe. Thanks to those times, even now, I feel able to respond to unthinkable situations. Then, the other day, I faced my first battle alongside him, and I was full of confidence. It was, well, you know how it went. Sun Ce was in his element on the battlefield. No one could stop him. No one could keep up with him. I'm glad you don't feel pity for me. Everyone else seems to. But I'm the one who feels lucky to be with my friend. I plan to serve as Wu's strategist, not to keep Sun Ce in check, but so that he can fulfill his potential. If you liked what you saw of us in the last battle, I hope we'll be able to count on you in the future, too. And aside from that, I'm interested in you personally. I hope to hear more of your story sometime. I feel our fates are intertwined. Until we meet again.